Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Let me know if that mic is too hot, everybody. Let me know how the microphone sounds. Let's see if everything's going to work today. We've had the last couple weeks, every single stream has started off with some sort of technical difficulty. So I'm hoping, looks like camera's up. Looks like we got audio. Things might be off to a good start. So we're thanking God for that today. I've had a rough day. Did I take cough medicine? I should go take some cough medicine. Maybe. Should I? Yeah, I probably should. I'm gonna just dip for one. I know I just got here. If you're here, can't hear me over the music. Is the Mario music too loud now? That's weird. I thought I turned it down. Let me turn up my mic. Test, test, test. Check, check, check. Strange that the Mario music's too loud. I always thought it was a good volume. Is it... Okay, so... You're listening at, like, your regular volume that you always have it at? And is the Mario music way too loud, or is it normal and I was just too quiet? And now I'm at a good level? Is that better? Just want to figure it out. And then you're in charge, Holly, for a few minutes. Mario music was louder than usual, but this works now. Okay. I did turn it down like one notch. It's only for a second, Holly, and it's just to let people know if somebody comes in and says, hey, why are we watching a video? Why is there an empty chair? You can let them know that I just went to take a quick shot of cough medicine, and I'm going to be right back. Because I don't want to forget to take my cough medicine for the night. Otherwise, if I forget now, 3 hours from now when the stream ends, then I got to take the cough medicine. Then I got to wait like an hour for it to kick in before I can start to sleep easy. So if I take it now, then it can kick in and I may say because the Lord has called Scott to other places. That works too. Let's say that. Why not? Okay, BRB. One sec. Okay, so I just made a huge mistake. I was going to say not involving the cough medicine, but kind of involving the cough medicine. I didn't take too much. I haven't overdosed or anything like that, so don't worry about that. But here's my conundrum, and let me know your feelings about this, because I think that some people probably will have some strong feelings about this sort of thing. Is our camera still? Camera's still working, but the game isn't up. Are you gonna get all drowsy and loopy? Probably not. I didn't take a lot. I just took the recommended dosage. Sometimes when I'm feeling really sick, I take like 110% of the dosage, like just that little bit extra. Helps you to just like mellow right out and go to sleep, but not this time, no. But here's my conundrum. I just took cough medicine. It tastes like blah. It's got menthol in it, right? It's like Benylin. Yeah, it's gross. And then I was like, ooh, I should also take... It doesn't have codeine, no. It has dextromethorphan, which also in large quantities is like... That can send you loopy. I accidentally, one time I bought a cough medicine. I think it was a NyQuil brand that had dextromethorphan. The kids are screaming upstairs. I'm trying to... Hey, Google. Broadcast. Can we stop screaming, guys? Yeah, you can hear Renee. James, it sounds to me like James was choking or coughing and did the, like, I'm choking signal and scared Renee, and she's yelling at him and saying that that's not something that you joke about. So, I understand being annoyed about that, but the screaming is just a little over the top. So, in the past, I had some NyQuil or something I was taking with dextromethorphan in it. The recommended dosage was 2 teaspoons, and I misread it and thought that it was 2 tablespoons. So I was taking like 3 times the dosage, or whatever that turns out to be. It was a lot, and I was having a very hard time concentrating at work when I did that. It was helping me with my cough a lot, but I would take it, and then at work I would just be like, I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't do anything. It was awful. And then like a few days later, I read the bottle again, and I was like, oh no. Anyway, tonight my conundrum is I have this stuff in my throat now, in my mouth. It tastes disgusting. I did. And I got this Advil cold and sinus I want to take, but if I take it, I need to drink water or something to get it down. It's going to taste gross. It's going to taste disgusting. It's going to be like, it's going to hurt. It's going to be super cold tasting and weird, and then it's going to wash the cough medicine out of my mouth and throat, and I think make it less effective if I'm correct. I think with my medical training, I think I am. I just recently had some first aid training, so I think I'm qualified to say that. I think. I don't know. Let me get the video game screen up here 1 sec. We have game footage. Hollyham Wilson says, some of them are okay if you drink something after. Some of it is a neurological response to the medicine for the cough, not actually the medical ingredients in the throat. It just depends on what you took. It was like Benylin DM. But anyway, I'm going to have to bite the bullet, as it were. Swallow the pill. It's gonna suck, but Oh man, it's so cold. Ugh. I think you're right. Dextromethorphan doesn't do something in the throat. The dextromethorphan is a drug that like affects your brain, right? Anyway, let's pray. Now that I am properly medicated, I had to come home from work today. The people at work couldn't stand my cough. I was coughing like crazy at work today. I was having coughing fits that were going on for 30 seconds or more, and they were like, Scott, you don't sound good. You need to go home. And I was like, all right. I was like, but I'm in the middle of something, so I'm going to finish that first, and then I'll go. But I was like, man. And you know it's bad when people at work tell you to leave. Anyway. Dear Lord, I just thank you for taking care of me. I know, God, in my sickness and in my weakness, you are still at work, and I thank you for carrying me through all of this over the last months. Just, there have been challenges, and I just am trying to keep a joyful spirit, a joyful heart, and mindset, and focus on you, and keep doing what we're doing here. And we just thank you for the stream. We thank you that we can gather together and fellowship together like this. And I pray that the stream would be a blessing to people as they join us. And we pray all this in your name. Amen. I wish someone at work would tell me to get out of here tonight. That's funny. It's funny because I would have, when I worked in Trenton at Trenton Cold Storage, I would have said that any day. I would have been like, yeah, let me go. See y'all later. But at my new job, I actually like most of the people and my boss, and I like the work, and I hate leaving and like leaving people with stuff to do that I should have done or that needs to get done. And yeah, I like being there to help. Oh, I wanted to tell a funny story. I wanted to tell Jen, but I'm going to tell it now before I forget, and then I can make a clip of it, and then I can remember to tell her about it. So I was talking with Jack in the car on the way to skating lessons, and he was talking about how many cousins he has. He asked me, how many cousins do you have, Dad? What are all their names? So I listed all my cousins' names. He goes, well, I sometimes get Jordan and Anderson mixed up and call them the wrong names. And I was like, imagine that. You have 2 or 3 cousins. I said, I have like 30 cousins and you get your 2 cousins' names mixed up, and I got 30 to remember. And then he was counting how many he had, and then he was counting his aunts and uncles as cousins. I'm like, no, they're aunts and uncles. He's like, oh yeah, I have 3 cousins and 4 aunts and uncles, and then great grandmas and great grandpas. I'm like, no, dude, all your great grandmas and great grandpas have passed away, buddy. Like they're not here anymore. And I said, you have grandmas and grandpas, and great grandmas and great grandpas are their parents, would be their parents. Grandma and Grandpa Carpenter and Grandma and Grandpa Krause, it would be their parents that are your great grandparents. And he goes, oh, he says, well, great grandma would probably remember me. And he said, I'll see them when I go to heaven. I said, yep. And I said, isn't that cool? And he's like, yeah, great grandma will probably remember me but I'm a little bit older now than the last time she saw me, and great grandpa too. And I said, oh, you never met, great grandpa never met you. And he goes, oh, so when I meet him in heaven, that'll be the first time that he gets to see me. I said, yeah. And he goes, I'm going to tell him what 2 + 2 is, but he probably already knows. It's like, yeah, buddy. Yes, he does, but that's cute. I thought that was hilarious. He's a cute kid. That's solid logic. I love it. I have 20 immediate cousins. Yeah, I have a ton. My grandma was busy lady. She had 11 kids, I think. And then each one of them had multiple kids. So yeah, I got cousins whose names I can't remember. I was trying to list them. I was like, I know I have one named Matt, and I know he has a brother, but I can't remember his brother's name because I never see them. They would be cousins once removed, I think you call them, because he's the son of my cousin. I feel like there's an extra level in this map that I haven't found yet. Somewhere. I need to figure out how to get there. Because I'm short on... I came here because I was short on... Oh no, it looks like I have all of them there. Why did I think there was an extra level here? I don't know. I don't know why I came here. My one aunt has 7. Hokey Dinah. Hokey Dinah. Let's jump back ahead here. We haven't been to the fungi mine, so we need to go to the Petal Isles. My grandma's sisters' families are huge. My mom's cousin has 17 kids. Whew. That's a big family. Her cousins all had 2 to 8 kids. Wowzers. That's amazing. That's crazy. Oh, what's this guy gonna do? What you want? You guys can see the game and everything, right? Everything's working good today. So far, so good. We don't have our Zelda game overs on the screen or anything like that. Ooh, an airship. Yes. I love the airship levels. I'll take an airship level. Any day of the week. Let me at it. Let me at it. It's a good way to start off the stream with an airship level. I'm excited. Trying out another mic today. I had this mic. I used to use this mic before. Back in my Facebook days, I had this microphone, but I switched over to these guys with these guys are from the Super Nintendo game, the little Tinker Toy guys. The graphics and the colors in this game are amazing. Just so like bright and funky. I feel like I'm gonna need this guy for something, so we're gonna take him with us. Maybe not. What was I saying? Remember what I was saying? Fair enough. What do we got here? Question of the day. New question of the day, Holly. Do you have a favorite aunt or uncle? Ooh. That's a loaded question, isn't it? Especially if your aunt or uncle is watching the stream. Did you change it again? Do you have a favorite aunt or uncle? Oh, it didn't like that? No, it did like that. Oh, I see what happened here. I see what's happening here. Whoops. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okie Dana. That was a close one. Come on. Beautiful. El Blanco, welcome to the stream. How's it going tonight? Nice to see you here. Always a pleasure. Ooh, that's a close call. These ones are long flames. Such long flames. Oh boy, that was a close one. We missed a purple coin. We're going to have to come back and get that later. Excuse me. Which badge are we using here? I don't know what badge I have on. Is that the running one? Oh, that might be the running one. Holly Wilson. Holly Wilson on Twitch says, I feel like this was easy last time we did it. Not too bad, you. Feeling a little sick. I got a cold. I got a cough. Bad cough, but getting by. Just chilling. I slept all afternoon. I got sent home. I didn't get sent home from work, but everybody at work was complaining about my cough. Not in an angry way. They weren't like, oh, Scott's annoying us, but they were like, your cough is bad. Like, you need to go home. Like, you're sick. Obviously, you're very sick. You need to go. And I was like, fine. But otherwise, mentally and everything, I'm feeling not too bad. Holly says, I have to say, I have one of my aunts who's always made a very conscious effort to get to know me and my interests and schedule and how I operate. She has always been involved praying for me, and I just really admire her, and that definitely sets her apart from others in a lot of ways. That's very nice. That's awesome. I mean, I have aunts and uncles that I spent more time with than others because they lived closer or further away. I don't know if I could pick one over the others to be a favorite. I guess that's a tough one. Some of them have, like I said, been, living further away, and I just don't get to see them very often. Other ones you get to see once or twice a year at family Christmas parties and things like that. Other ones live close, and you see them every few weeks. But growing up, there were ones that I spent more time with than others, and like aunt and uncle that I had that lived in Kingston, like let me, sleep at their house when I had to work late nights in Kingston and stuff like that. And I spent a lot of time hanging out with their kids, my cousins, and doing stuff like that. And I have cousins that I definitely am closer to than others from spending more time with, hanging out, playing games. I lived in the same apartment building as one of my cousins for a few years in my youth. So, sorry, not in my youth, my childhood, I guess you would say, right? Like somewhere between 6 and 12 years old kind of thing. So that definitely closer with them than others. But yeah. Good walk down memory lane, Holly. Good question. Are a lot of your cousins closer in age to you? It's a super wide spread. There are quite a few that are fairly close to my age. I have cousins that range from like, I'm assuming like 50s, maybe late 50s, all the way down to who would have been the last cousin. Yeah, I think I probably have cousins who are like under 20 or something like that. I'm almost 40, so my cousins range a lot in age, but I would say probably out of the like 30 cousins that I have, there's probably somewhere around 10 that are close in age to me. I think I've got some that are in their 40s and ones that are still in high school. I think probably most of my cousins are done high school. Oh, that surprised me. Didn't know that was going to happen. I just clued into the fact that I have cousins older than you. Yeah. I have a cousin who's as old as my mom or older, I think. That makes me feel good, Holly. That makes me feel not so old. If they're older than me, that's great. I'm happy about that. Our community mission verse is John 21:17. Feed my sheep. Uh-oh, these guys are chomping stuff. No, you just chomped that box and I wanted it. You little chomper. Seriously? Don't you dare. You know what would be nice is if you bonk those guys if they would give up what they chomped.
Be careful. I bet you'd be considered a delicacy.
Are sound alerts off? Uh-oh. Let me see. I don't think so. Did you play something?
I'm trying my best.
Huh.
Hey, kappa kappa, hey, kappa kappa, hey.
That was my bad. My bad, guys. Terrible.
And his name is John C.
There you go, Tanya. Sorry about that. I had my volume turned down on my soundboard for some silly reason. It was very silly. Very. I'm terrible. No, I turned off my... earlier today, I put on Christian.
Try
Ninjas.
turning it off and on again.
I did. No, I didn't. Thank you for that, though. Who is that? Blanco. No. I was watching, turned on Christian Ninja's stream earlier today when I was in the basement trying to do something on my computer. And then I was like, I'm going to go lay down and take some cough medicine and have a nap. And so I left his stream on so that he would keep having me as a viewer. And I just turned down the volume on my soundboard. And apparently I left the volume turned off on my soundboard when I started the stream. And there's our... I was just saying, I've had a technological difficulty on every stream for the last, 2 weeks. So that just keeps the ball rolling. Par for the course, right? So. Get out of here, yo. Just eating bad guys? I guess I'm supposed to go down there. What was I supposed to do up here? What did I miss? I don't know. These guys are going to eat the vines, aren't they? Oh, goodness. They're not going to eat the vines, but I need to figure out a way to get that coin. Is there any more of them coming? Nope. I think I can get that if I let this thing go as low as it can go and then run and jump. No. More of those guys came though. Maybe if I go back a little bit further I can get more of them to come. What was that? Oh, they hit that box. Okay. Oh, I did it. Yes. Beauty. Amazing. What's gonna happen now? Oh no. Every time I'm jumping, I can't get these bad guys to stop eating stuff on the screen. Thanks, Daniel. What's that guy say? Oh no. No, 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 no. I don't like change. What changed? Wait a minute. What are we talking about?
Bye-bye.
Oh. Keep being consistent. Way to keep being consistent. Thank you. I missed a whole conversation trying to fix my stream issues. Oh well. It happens. Okie Dino, what is that thing? Ooh, bifocals. Blanco, I missed a whole bunch. Sorry. That guy's giant. Stop it. Bifocals, eh? I probably could use some bifocals at this point. I need what I ended up doing, I went and bought some magnifying reader glasses for like reading text that's like super small. So like when I need to read a pill bottle or something, I've got these little tiny, they're not tiny. They're for reading tiny stuff. They magnify it like crazy, right? But like, okay, back sounded like an animal gasping for breath, but I think it was just one of the cats with a hairball. Oh goodness. Especially now, yeah, after my surgery. I think I probably need a new regular prescription, but I also think I need something for reading super tiny stuff because it's getting difficult to do that and like look at small screens and stuff like that. I'm getting by, but yeah, getting old is not super fun. Getting old is a pain in the neck. Literally. It's literally a pain in the neck. I am not thinking of all the different things that you have to do in this game, like pushing pipes and stuff. Oh, goodness. Get out of here, you. Apparently bubbles don't affect those guys. Oh, he bonked himself with a block. That's funny. These shells are good because other shells, when they have turtles in them, you can't hold them forever because they'll eventually come back out of their shell and hurt you. But this shell is perfect. Oh, he throws the shells afterwards? That's nuts. I need you. I need you. There we go.
Keep going.
Okay. Can we do some... No, we can't.